Goddess 1111, and I'm back with some more messages. How you guys doing today? I hope all is well with everyone. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel and you are a repetitive viewer and a potential subscriber, what are you waiting for? We would love to have you here as a part of the Winning Team family. Also, if you would like to become a member of the Tap the Crew and get the badge of honor, your badge of honor next to your name, you could do so during or throughout any live stream video. So this is like the 1010 portal message for you guys, okay? You were called to action, okay? And I see action here. It's like something that you've been putting off or something that you have been delaying. You have been called to take action, and I feel like whatever action this is that you were called to take is gonna bring in the justice that you are due to receive, okay? And I'm feeling like this is like overdue justice that you deserve, okay? And if even if you feel like it's not you, it's overdue justice that your spirit also deserves, okay? It's like your spirit deserves a break, okay? From all of the hits that it took, right? Um so we have action out here. Something about the 17th could be very significant with 17 being on top of the action here. Something about 17 could be very significant. Let's see what we have going on here. Speak, Lord. What is the 1010 portal messages for the collective? The 1010 portal messages for the winning team collective. Here we go. Look at this. Appreciation. Yeah. Because I feel like that was the lack thereof appreciation. It's like maybe you didn't feel appreciated in a situation, okay, and you were called to take action on whatever that situation was. It's like you were dealing, it was a situation and you needed to deal with that certain situation, if that makes sense, okay? I feel like this is something that you were feeling like deep down. I'm telling you, whatever this is something with the spirit, okay? Like I say, your spirit was taking a lot of hits, okay? Even though the flesh was like brushing off the things that happened or the things that was occurring, your spirit felt differently, okay? And that is the reason why you were not able to shake some type of energy that you were in, is because your spirit was not in agreement with you, if that makes sense, okay? Yeah, look, we have financial constraints here, and we have Archangel Gabriel. So for many of you, it's like you could have been dealing with financial constraints or even a broken heart at some point here, okay? And this is when Spirit steps in and said enough, okay? And it was time for you to heal. It was time for you to heal from something here. Archangel Gabriel came in to assist you with something. Something was the last straw. Something you saw in the dream state, and I feel like that was the last straw. It was like everything that you kept feeling and receiving, it was conducive to a betrayal, okay? In some form or fashion. It was something to do with some type of betrayal here, is what I'm getting, okay? And so Spirit said enough. It's time for you to take action, okay? Because you were not appreciated, and whatever situation this is, you will never be appreciated, okay? Is what I'm getting here. Someone could have tried to block you financially, collective. I feel like someone was sending things towards you to block you financially. Someone could have even been wanting to try to inflict some type of pain onto you as a result of you, shutting down. Because even though, you still were not taking any action, you still took some type of action in one area. Like in a certain area you were not taking action, in another area you were. But I feel like it was more harmful to you in the way that you were doing it versus how Spirit called you to actually do it, okay? Well, heartbreak being here, I don't know. It's like you were dealing with someone that really wanted to see you hurt, is what I'm getting here. And it's like, this is someone that you can't really trust, and you may know that, okay? For some of you, I feel like this is going to go deep, but I feel like you already know that this is someone that was trying to do something to cause something to happen to you, or even to try to get you unalived, okay? You cannot trust whoever this individual is. And it's like you already know that, okay? And it's like once you discover the truth and once you found out, it's like that's what Archangel Gabriel came in to assist with the healing of the things that was revealed to you, the things that you found out about what one was trying to do behind the scenes, okay? Everything is not as it seems, okay? Is what I'm getting here. It's not what you think it is, okay? Even if someone is putting on the facade like, you know, everything is okay or everything is all right, I definitely feel like you have to keep an eye out for this person, because whoever this is, this energy is not to be trusted, okay? And that's just period, point blank. You cannot trust this individual as why I say it as far as you can see them, okay? This is someone that cannot be trusted, is what I'm getting. This is somebody that don't play fair. No, they don't know what that means, okay? That's what I'm getting. Because this person already tried to hurt you multiple times. They went out their way to hurt you, collective. It was never nothing that, you know, whoever this is just wanted to do for themselves or to, you know, better life. To This was something that was intentionally done to try to cause you some type. This person wanted to hurt you, collective, and it didn't work, okay? It didn't work like this person thought it would. Look at this journey, okay? So yeah, whatever action you were guided to take, it was so that you can keep moving on your journey here. But I do feel like for Archangel Gabriel coming out, you are protected here. I feel like someone is very upset about the things that you actually know, or the things that you spoke on. Maybe you guys were silent for a while and then you became vocal about some of your experiences. And I feel like this really agitated someone here. It really did that. You had the nerve to, you know, heal and also be able to be in a position to whereas you can speak up for yourself or speak about something that happened. Look at this man holding a coin in the reverse. This is someone that's going through it financially, collective, as a result of what they did to you, because they didn't appreciate the journey, okay? They didn't appreciate your mission at all, okay? And some of you were sent to help this person, and this person really tried to do a number on you. With all these numbers being out here, yeah, this is not someone that's divine. That's a fact, okay? This is not someone that is divine at all. And they are very upset that you managed to pull away. This person could even be narcissistic, okay? And as you know, shut down or removed your energy and started speaking up and going through this healing process, this person took that as like a narcissistic injury. Whoever this individual is, like, you know, how dare you heal? Look at this community, yeah, okay. Something is going on. This keep coming out. Something is going on here. Somebody could have even reached out to someone in the community to send something towards you to affect you financially, okay? Or there's a community that may know that this is someone that's not contributing to anything for you, or was not contributing to anything for you financially, because it's like once you moved away from this person, things got better for you. Look at this patience. Yeah. So it's like you were sitting in this energy of, you know, feeling heartbroken and things of that sort. Someone here could be a Virgo. This aligned with 916. Okay, but however, something could have took place in Virgo season, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Something could have definitely took place in Virgo season here. I feel like that's when you became aware of something here, okay? You saw something crystal clear, and it may not even be this Virgo season that just passed, okay? This could have been another one, okay? But with the number 9 being up here, I definitely feel like it was this year for many of you. You were able to see something here. You were very patient. Even though and although you were going through whatever this is that you were going through, you still stayed the course, okay? And that's the reason why you are being rewarded at this time, okay? It's like your hard work and your time and your patience paid off. What else we have? Look, and someone else is all tied up, okay? And this is what Archangel Gabriel wants to let you know, that somebody is in a jam. Somebody is in a jam, okay? They are. And it's like they don't want you to know about it. And that's the reason why you cannot trust this person, because something is going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. And I feel like this person, they'll never let you know whatever this is that they're going through, because they know that you know that the reason why they are going through whatever they're going through is because of what they did to you. What do we have? Daughter value. That's what's all tied up. Their finances, collective. It's like somebody blew a chance with you, but I do feel like this is clarifying you. They didn't choose this, okay? And somehow this person thought that this was just going to come to them or fall in their lap. Something is changing here. Something about the month of September could have been very hard for whoever this individual is. September 23rd may be very significant as well. What we have? Yep, third chakra, Archangel Gabriel here. It's like you had to heal from something. You did. This could be like your heart chakra energy here. Okay, your heart space. Because again, you could have been in this energy of being heartbroken here. Okay? But it's like you were being restored. Okay? I feel like you not being appreciated in the situation did a number on you. And as a result, whoever this man is holding a coin, you know, by this energy being in the reverse, I feel like it's backfiring onto this person. As you can see, the way that, you know, this archangel is holding this chakra is like they about to send something right back. So something got sent right back to someone. And like I said, if this is somebody that tapped in with someone in the community to do something to you, to try to cause you financial constraints, I think that, so you are gradually coming up out of that energy. Okay? It's like you are not where you used to be at all. Whoever you are, you're not. What we have, the sun. I can't make it up. Okay? Listen, you are not where you used to be, and you are coming up out of this energy. And didn't I say something is significant about the number 17 with the action card? When I had these two up here like this, with community coming out in the sun, the number 1 is on the sun, and the 7 is on community. There's 17 again. Okay, so I feel like this 17 is broken down to an 8. This have a whole lot to do with abundance here. Okay, and it definitely have something to do with this man here with 43 being on here, broken down to a 7. And that 7 represents this community energy here. And I feel like both of these energies are in the reverse here. Both of them came out in the reverse, and we have the number 1 here. You are definitely a chosen one that someone tried this on. I feel like they've been working like annually, okay? And that's every year, okay? This person was doing something to cause you, I want to say maybe January 1st, okay? This could be someone that was trying to send something towards you, to project something onto you, so that your whole entire year could be screwed up, okay? But it's backfiring onto this individual here. Someone here have strong Leo placements if you are not a Leo energy here. The sun is here for you guys. Okay? Pure happiness and joy since you moved away from this situation with whoever this person is. But I feel like this is someone that feels like they stole something from you, or they stole that from you, and they were able to pour that energy into themselves. But this person didn't know what was in store for them. They didn't know that it was going to be a hefty price to pay for whatever this is that they did, or whatever this is that they tried to block or steal from you. Okay? What we have, look at this, attachment. Yeah. And this is someone that's associated with someone that's dark, extremely dark, collective. Yeah, they are. Or this could be this person. Okay, either way it go, I feel like it's this person and whoever they're associating with at this time. These energies are going through it here. It's like their masks have been ripped off. Collective. I feel like somebody was trying to cover something up. They were covering up the fact that they tried to harm you or hurt you in some type of way. May 16th could be significant, or Gemini could be involved, or Virgo. May 16th, September 16th. Look at this. We have the world here. Okay. So someone's all tied up, and and what this individual do not know is they are stuck in this cycle here. The world is here. This cycle is closing with this person being what? All tied up, because that's what it's clarifying. Okay? All tied up. Archangel Gabriel is making sure that that happens. I feel like someone really did something here. And I feel like it's so detrimental. Like I said, spirit don't even really want to let me like chime in on what this person really did. But it's like, I don't really feel like this is meant to scare you at all, but I feel like this is something that but maybe you were like, nah, this person wouldn't do that, or and everything that you thought that this person would not do is exactly what they were doing here. But somehow you gain some type of clarity here. It's like the proof is in the pudding, because this person is all tied up. Okay, their finances is a mess. This is someone that's going through it here. I feel like this could be someone that's being codependent on to someone else, and whoever this other person is, they are also going through it as well. They have to fund their life and fund this person's life and lifestyle too. What do we have? Look at this. Deceit. I'm telling you. Yay. Okay, so with the world closing here, this person is stuck in this deceptive energy here that they were putting out. And I feel like what goes around come around. Whatever this person was doing to be in this deceitful energy, this is what's happening with them right now. Wow, look at this thinking woman. You already knew this though. Something about you and your intellect, something you already knew what happened. Okay, but it's like maybe you didn't want to give it too much thought, because you didn't want it to seem as if you were like wishing this onto someone. It's automatically happening. You were off limits, collective. You were off limits here. Whoever you are. I feel like somebody didn't know that you were or is as smart as you are, collective. It's like they doubted you, okay? This could be someone that compared you close to nothing as far as understanding, okay, and knowledge and having knowledge. Someone could have deemed you as someone that was like behind or slow compared to other energies, okay, or versus other energies. I feel like this is someone that constantly compared you to someone else. What we have, and now they have an anxiety, baby, because they were wrong about you. And for some of you, this could be happening right now. This could have already happened, or this is what's to come. Okay, I really feel like this can definitely be like a futuristic message. So some of you may have to revisit this message, because all of these are timeless. Okay, but this may be ahead of time. Okay, for someone, they may not understand what this means right now, especially if they're spying on you and watching you, but they will. Okay, they will. What do we have going on here? All I know is, collective, up until that happens, or if this is happening right now, or if this happened before, just know that whoever this person is, you cannot trust this person. Okay, this person is not to be trusted. Okay, look at this angel of love in the reverse. I'm telling you. Okay, we have the angel of love in the reverse. I'm telling you, this person didn't show you no type of real genuine love, because it wasn't there. It never was there. Despite of what this person say, I feel like it was all deceit. Whoever this is, it was all deceit, baby. It was never real. No, it was never real with this person, no matter what they say. Someone here could have been on some type of power trip. Okay, and that's all it was about, was control, and controlling you, controlling the angel of love, controlling the earth angel, controlling the chosen one, whether you a man or a woman. Okay, what else? Look at this. Man holding a heart and the angel of balance in the reverse. They never even balanced out their love and their emotions for you. They never even thought about bringing, balance into play here. And this both fell out on top of this attachment here. I feel like this is the tool that this person used to try to, get whatever it was or is that they were trying to get up out of you. Okay? They know that they had to go this route and use love. But this person has always been like a dark attachment here. And they never wanted to like bring balance to a situation. It's like the angels was never assisting this person. No way. This person is all the way karmic. And I see 45 and 25 here. And look, we got the man holding a heart that came out right next to deceit. Okay, so this is definitely a man here. Okay, this person used love as a way to women hearts. Okay, with the thinking woman being out here, you already knew this. Okay, they go after people that's of value here, whoever this person is. That's what they do. Because the daughter value is clarifying the thinking woman. This is who they go after. This is who they prey on. Okay? So I feel like whoever this person is, they definitely be strategic when it comes down to who they want, who they want to connect or associate themselves to. Okay? And they use love. Yeah. But this person is very deceitful. They could be between the ages of 25 and 45. Whoever this individual is. Something about 20 is very significant here. Okay? Some of you could have been dating someone that was 20 years older than you or 20 years younger than you. Okay? Let's see what we have. What fell out? We got the temple path that fell out in the reverse, collective. Okay? It was never about this. I'm telling you, and this is the reason why whoever this is, they're all tied up. Because if this person would not hesitate to tap into the energy of being a hypocrite, they'll even pretend like they're like divine, or they'll pretend like, they have a relationship with God and they serve God. This person really don't. They really don't. The temple path was never in. The temple path was never a part of the plan for whoever this is. This person is very demonic. Okay? Whoever this is, they're very demonic, collective. And the thing is, by you being a chosen one and you being able to shed light in the darkness, you were able to see who you were dealing with. And this is the reason why you became real prey for this person. Okay? Look at this person's eyes. Do it look like they love anyone? This is someone that only loves themselves, collective. I guarantee you that. They have an anxiety. Okay? Because I can't believe the angel of love and the angel of balance came out in the reverse. They were never going to love you right. They were never going to, bring balance to a situation here, because this is someone that was selfish. They were only worrying about this is someone that's selfish and self-centered is what I heard. They were only worrying about themselves, period. What we have, yin and yang energy here. They were even went as far as pretending to be the yin to your yang, collective. This is what they do. And that's why the man holding the heart came out. Okay? Yeah. Even while this person is holding his heart, it really don't look like, this person is willing to give this to anyone. I feel like you could have got associated with someone that had already got their heart snatched away from them. Like they had already poured love into a situation with someone and it failed. They really got their heart broken. So they vow to, misuse and abuse anyone else after that. Anyone else they got into a connection with. This is what they vow to do. This is someone that is not loyal. This is someone that is not true. With yin and yang coming out, you could have definitely felt as if this person was the one for you, or you could have felt like this person was the yin to your yang. But I feel like you were dead wrong about this person being like even a twin flame. Okay? No. It's like you would know your twin flame. I feel like this person was mocking the energy of, whoever your twin flame energy was. But they couldn't even do that right. Okay, look at this. Walking away. I'm telling you, this is when they pretended that, they were the yin to your yang or whatever like that, when you decided to walk away, or when you were pulling away, or when you wanted to walk away. But this person was being very deceitful and deceptive. I feel like they orchestrated a whole plan against you once you turned your back and walked away and started pouring into you. Okay? Yeah. I feel like this is someone that's very upset that you decided to walk away and tap into the know, like the now, and know what was being done. This person didn't like your level of intelligence at all. And that's the reason why they played a role in downplaying your intelligence. See what else we have going on here. I feel like justice is being served here, collective. It is. Look, these two fell on top of deceit. Whatever these two are right here, it fell on top of deceit. Let's see what we have. Look, woman holding a heart. I told you. This man holding a heart tried to deceive you, collective. Okay? Or it can be the other way around. Take it as it resonates. But with the storm warning coming out in the reverse, yeah, they tried to cause some type of upheaval in your life, collective, but it didn't work on you because you're a chosen one. We got the angel number 44 sitting on top of here on this woman holding a heart. Okay, they really tried to deceive you. You can be 44 years of age or 45. Okay, you just took the high road and moved away from this situation. Okay, you could have even been called to, pull your love back or stop pouring so much love into whoever this individual is. Yeah, and look, we have adjacent possibilities here in the reverse. I feel like all this been snatched away from someone. Doors are closing on this individual here. Okay, and all of this hostile energy, that they were sending towards you, baby, listen, this person never changed yet. Okay, it's backfiring onto them, and they don't know how to handle it. They don't. This is not someone that listened to their intuition when they heard "Touch Not My Anointed." I feel like someone was forewarned about you. It's like they knew. This is someone that knew. But they did it anyway. This person under heavy judgment, healer of all ages in the reverse. And this, whatever this is that's going on, collective, for your 1010 message, this person will not heal from it. Okay? That healing is returning to you. You're the one that deserve it, okay? For everything that you endured. And that's why Archangel Raphael is here. Archangel Gabriel came to sound the alarm, the trumpet, for you to be vocal and express, and also to let this person know that judgment is here. Okay? Happy family. Okay, so you are moving away. Some of you are starting a family here, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, look, we have Archangel Metatron here. Something about your third eye. Okay? I feel like your third eye was open in reference to a situation where you thought that, this was like your end all be all. Like this was your happy family dynamic right here that was, happening finally. I feel like, too, this person was like a catalyst for your change. And I feel like that's the reason why you were not really holding anything against this person, although you knew what they done. But that's not the energy spirit wanted you to be in. And that was a part of the reason why this person thought that they can like betray you and get over on you, because you were too nice in a situation. You were too easygoing in a situation. But I also feel like you've changed. I also feel like you are not that person anymore at all. And whoever this person is, they can kind of like sense it. They can sense that you are not who you used to be, collective. You could be someone that's like unapproachable and also unreachable. And that's because you're no longer playing a game with someone here at all. I feel like whatever action you took, the outcome is going to be great for you. I tried to do this message on 1010 but something would not allow me to do so. So something happened on 1010. It was some type of shift change. And I feel like the reason why that happened is because Spirit didn't want the wrong message to come out to you guys. Be not deceived is what I heard. And with the deceit coming out early on, I feel like it would have had some type of deceit associated with it. Because I feel like the energy would have been like, you know, because whoever this is, they already knew about the 1010 portal. They already knew that, you know, at the end of the day, everyone was going to be preparing for, you know, that big portal. So they had already started working overtime on the 8th, the 7th, the 9th to try to get this energy going that was going to get you confused and crossed up. And that's why we have storm warning here. But it missed you because you paid attention. The thinking woman is here. You paid attention. Something wasn't feeling right with the energy. Okay? It was too many energies that was trying to pull on the energy, and whatever occurred, it was not accurate. I'm telling you. I see 47 lights up there broken down to what, 11. What is today? October the 11th, you guys. It was meant for today. Because whatever happened or whatever was going on, it was some type of shift change that was happening here on 1010. A lot of manipulative energy. Do you hear me? We are a month away from the 11/11 portal. Exactly 30 days. Exactly a month away from that portal. And these energies are working overtime to try to stop things. I'm telling you, they were sending out financial constraints. These energies were trying to catch up to someone else's speed. These energies were, you know, in the energy of manipulating, being in this doppelganger energy, copying. You know, it was a lot that was going on. And I feel like some type of way, no matter how it's resonating for you, you were able to bear witness to something that was going on, of something of that nature, okay, that was happening or going on. And it made you think something very significant about 1010. And if you were chosen one, it didn't miss you, okay, even if it was a feeling, something was going on. Deceit is here. I feel like you had some type of eye opener about something. Like your eyes was wide open in regards to something, someone, or some type of situation here. And what is that? Can we know, is it in this deck before we switch decks? Look at this. The Magician in the Mirror. Okay? So for you to, like, the shift change was all about you making sure that it's like that be not deceived energy. Making sure that you were fully balanced out. Because again, that's what, you know, Libra season is about, right? Balance and justice. Making sure that you wouldn't just tap into the all light energy or all dark energy. It had to be some type of balance here. Because in whatever energy that you were tapped into, you could have been deceived. Like if you was in the energy of being in this too light energy, you could have been deceived. Or if you were going straight dark, you could have been deceived. Something like that is going on here. And that's the reason why it was a need for balance here. But I feel like somebody was trying to block that from happening. And that's the reason why the angel of balance came out in the reverse, but it still worked for you. You guys are the freaking magician here. I'm telling you. Look at this. Angel of strength at the bottom of the deck. Yay. Okay? You are stronger than most, collective. You are. And your strength, and by you being obedient, your obedience helped you move away to something better. We have the number 7 on here. Daughter personal healing and balance. I was about to say balance. Okay. And we have daughter spirit here as well as daughter romance. Okay. This is 32, 33, and 34. That came out all at the same time. Collective. Look at this. Okay. Spirit is blessing you. Okay, this is something that's happening straight from the divine for you. Daughter spirit, daughter romance, and daughter to personal healing and happiness. Okay, this is the reason why Archangel Raphael came out to assist you. Because you were supposed to be blocked. You were supposed to be the one that was all tied up here. But it didn't happen that way. And I feel like someone was trying to use some type of contract to do so, or some type of contractual agreement. But it was meant to be balanced out during Libra season. Okay? Yeah. Chakras. Okay? Something is being balanced out for you financially too, Divine Feminine. Okay? Second chakra energy, your root chakra. Okay? It could even be your heart chakra still. Something is going on here. Okay? Blossoming in abundance here. And like I said something significant about the number 20. There's a number 20 on here. Envy. Someone here is envying something that they know that you are a part of, or you are receiving, or you have coming in. With daughter personal healing and happiness being here, daughter spirit, daughter romance, you got love, abundance, finances. You know, I feel like you are about to live this abundant life. Okay? But first you have to balance something out, and someone is being very envious, okay? And it could be a thinking man, or you could be the thinking man. Yeah, we have victory here. Some of you may have a thinking man coming in, someone that's just like you, that's going to appreciate you. Because whoever this karmic energy is, they didn't. I feel like you and this thinking man is going to be equally yoked, is what I'm getting here, okay? Or for some of you, you could have met this man in 2022. Okay? And something may just be about to take off for you and someone here. I feel like whatever this is, it have a lot to do with the past. Remember, with the past life, it's just like a deja vu moment. Like, you know, it happened before. So like I said, for many of you, this could be something that happened, even if if it was in a recent past or just the past, like past life-ish. For some of you, this already happened. For some of you, it's futuristic. And for some of you, it's happening right now. But I feel like something is going to be victorious here. This is going to be someone that you can be yourself in front of. I'm talking about your complete self. All your wittiness. If you are witty in any type of way, you know, they're going to love you and appreciate you. Whatever it is that you like to do, they're going to accept you for who you are. You ain't going to have to put on for no one else like you're not who you are, or like you are an embarrassment to this person because you like to be you and you like to be free. This person is going to love you for exactly who you are. They're going to love your free spirit. Because they're going to automatically know their role with you. They're going to automatically know that, you know, as long as you guys are together and the door is open for you to be you, that's all you're doing is being you. This is someone that's not going to expect you to be anyone but you. And they're going to also know that there's no one that'll be able to come in and take you away from them. This is someone that's going to be sure about the connection with you versus envying the things that you do, thinking that you just doing things for attention versus, you know, you doing things that make you happy. You know what I'm talking about, collective? This is going to be very victorious between you and this person. Yeah, the goddess of the moon, because they're automatically going to be looking at you as this goddess energy. This is somebody that knows what's up already. They know what's up already. Someone here is going to ask you for your hand in marriage, collective. Or if not that, you know, maybe they want to propose to you, or maybe they want to just give you like a promise ring. You know, it's a promise to always be there for you, or whatever the case may be. Okay? And meanwhile, back at the ranch, you're going to have somebody that's looking at you with green envy eyes because the grass is not greener on their side, and they have to keep this facade up, pretending to be somebody that they're not. They are unhappy because they can't be them. They still in the energy of pretending that, you know, they're this or they're that or they're someone that they're not, but there's still cracks in their story and cracks in the way that this person is showing up. And remember I said with the dark attachment that came out here, the mask been ripped off. Somebody already see this person for who they are. Especially if this is a man dealing with a woman's intuition is automatically going to let them know what type of energy they dealing with. But I feel like this is someone that like to throw glamour spells on people so they can see them in a certain light, or use sex magic to try to, you know, get you to be, you know, hooked on them and things like that. Whatever this is going to be organic with you and someone else. Okay? And many times I know in situations, sometimes things just don't work out between you and someone. They don't even have to be karmic. But whoever this person is, they are very karmic, right? Because they were planning on hurting you in some type of way. So if you are a wholesome person, your plans will never be to like hurt someone or aim to hurt someone, you know, just because they choose their own free will choice. But I feel like this person, they wanted to dominate you. They wanted complete control over you. And anytime they felt like they were losing their grip, they tried to attack you or got other people to attack you, even if it was just assassinating your character. You understand what I'm saying, collective? This is someone that thinks that, oh, well, you know, I'll just go get with someone else, like that was going to bother you. It didn't bother you because you already knew who you were dealing with. You already knew what to expect from this person. There was no expectations there for this individual because you already know how they were giving it up. See, you've been tapped into your intellect. You've been knew how this person was going to move. Okay? But they didn't know that they were moving wrong towards you, towards a whole goddess of the moon. Like, this is somebody that went after the goddess of the moon. Do you understand that? And might I add, you guys, I'm telling you, you know what I was doing last night? I really wanted to feel all of the energy that I can feel. I was just laying in my bed with my window open and letting that moonlight or the energy from the moon just come in. Okay? And I'm talking about the energy that was meant for me. And I received so many realizations. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta make time for, you know, of course you make time for God every single day, right? But sometimes you gotta also make time for what he created, right? And that's the universe. Please believe me when I say the universe in itself is also powerful, because whatever you put into it, you get it back. Guarantee you that. And it may not happen when you think it's going to happen, when you on the lookout, looking or waiting for it to happen, but you better believe the universe do not miss an address. It will find you wherever you are. And I feel like this is what's happening to this person. Okay? Rest in rejuvenation. They didn't like the fact that you were this magician in the mirror, that you were able to balance out your light and dark energies and heal. They never thought that you would be able to heal yourself and be prepared or get prepared for another connection with someone else. I feel like this is somebody that wanted to step out on you, but they never wanted to. They were throwing things at you because they never wanted to see you step out with someone, and they feel insecure about whoever you with because they're going to feel like whoever this person is better than them. But whatever strategy they try to come up with, it was an epic fail. They thought they were moving strategic, not against the goddess of the moon. Not against, really? How? This is someone that's in sync with the universe. This is someone that the moon is going to shed light on a situation and let this person know exactly what's going on. Look at this. Patience. You've been very patient, collective. And that's the reason why you're about to be rewarded. Do I want to pull some tarot? Let's see. I feel like somebody have a message for you guys, though. I feel like this is going without words. Someone want to say something to you because they know that you can pick up on, you know, things that go without words. This message is getting a little too long, but I don't mind for the 1010 portal message for you guys, because this is very important information, you guys. I'm telling you, okay? See what we have going on here. There it is, the Magician. Like I said, somebody knew who you were. And then I say, you know, the things that you know, it goes without words. You know, this is someone that knew that you knew something. You already knew that this person viewed you as this. Although it came out as, you know, although it came off as like you being someone that can balance out light and dark energy, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. This is someone that knew that when you walked away, you had all the tools that you needed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have never walked away. This is how this person is feeling. But that could be true. But I feel like it's a deeper meaning to that. Give me a second to plug my device up, guys. I hope all is well for you guys today. No matter what, I hope you're having a beautiful day, baby. Okay, here we go with this. Let me get right. Let me get this right. Collective. All right, there we go. So we got the Magician energy here. Somebody knew that you had all the tools that you needed, collective. Okay? But I do feel like somebody tried to take that opportunity away from you. Because if you look closely, you will see the infinity symbol and someone have their hand on it. Somebody tried to take your freaking destiny, collective. And they really think that at the end of the day, you know, they can try to make you feel some type of way because you are someone that's in the know. Okay, whether you a man or a woman, you know, you already knew it. You felt it in your spirit. They thought that they can take this opportunity away from you. And they thought that, you know, they will be able to utilize what was meant for you for themselves and live in peace. That's not what's happening here. This person is going through it. Look at this. The Two of Swords, yeah. You're no longer blinded by, you know, sex or love or attraction or whatever this is that had you gone when it came down to this person. You're no longer blinded to that. You're no longer stuck at a crossroad of thinking, you know, how will my life be, you know, if I'm not with this person, or, you know, I feel like you will fall past, you have surpassed that phase right there. Okay? But at some point you were stuck right there because you felt something going on. I'm telling you, your spirit kept taking a hit by this person. And you know, anytime someone try to attack you in spirit, that means that whatever they're doing it in secret. But how can you do anything in secret under the moon? You doing all these different type of moon phase things and rituals and, you know, etc. But this is someone that's connected to the moon. This is someone that's connected to the universe. Someone that's connected to God himself. Someone that's connected to the Lord. What makes you think that whatever this is that you're doing is going to actually work on someone? You have to be careful about who you choose, pick and choose to attack, and who you pick and choose, who life you pick and choose to try to ruin. And I feel like that's what this person did. Look at this. It's like, what the thank you. So we have the Knight of Pentacles energy here. You put in a lot of hard work, collective, and you, whatever your hard work is paying off right now. And someone here is really sitting in regret. Okay? And it's like they want to say that to you without saying that to you because they see you happy. Okay? Anytime this person see you happy, they'll try their best to try to, you know, dim your light or to make you unhappy. But it's like they feel like they're supposed to be a part of this energy with you here. Look, the King of Cups. The King of Cups energy. You know, I feel like now this person, my child is crying in the background. So that let me know that whoever this person is, they could have cried. They could have cried today. They could have cried last night. Something is going on here. Okay? Because this is someone that's in regret over what they chose versus putting in the hard work for this connection. I feel like this is somebody that know that they didn't put in the hard work that they were supposed to when it came down to this connection with you, and that they were holding back on love for you, but they did have some type of love for you. Okay, I feel like this is what they want you to know, because I did mention earlier that, you know, this is not someone that had any love for you. Now this person popping up in the King of Cups energy wanting you to know that they did have some type of love for you, but you walked away. Okay, this could be happening because you walked away. Look at this, and there's a burden on whoever this person is. They dealing with heavy burdens with the Ten of Staffs energy here, and I feel like they only want to convey that to you spiritually so that so that this tower wouldn't hit this person. But I feel like it's a little too late. Look at this. We'll follow the tower, judgment. And why is the judgment here? Because of this energy. Okay, the Seven of Swords. I'm telling you, this is somebody that tried to steal, kill, and destroy. Listen to me. And I feel like that's how you look at this person. And maybe they don't want you to look at them like this, but you do. Okay? Because you know the truth. You know what this person did. If this person is not the King of Cups that's trying to show love now, or that ship didn't sail. You see the ship behind this person in the love department? It's like that ship didn't already sailed. When they were supposed to show you love, they didn't try to show you no type of love whatsoever. None. This person meant that they were not going to change, and they meant that, you know, they wouldn't even change for this connection with you at all. Okay, even if, you know, although they were pretending to be like your yin to your yang, they still were not willing to sacrifice something or compromise something for this connection with you. And I feel like that's what showed you who this is, or who they were that you were dealing with. Okay, Seven of Swords. This could be the only thing that you remember. Look at this. The Lovers. Okay? It's the only thing you remember. Yeah, you walked away from this person with the Lovers being here. Six of Cups. And you may have a whole lot of bad memories with this person too. Yep, the Five of Cups energy. I feel like you broke free from this energy. You escaped a freaking tower here. And the tower was for you to be stuck at a crossroad for as long as possible. Okay? This person, as long as it was protecting their ego, they didn't give a damn how long you was stuck there. But the judgment is for you to utilize all the tools that was given to you, and also to start pouring into yourself. And that's exactly what you did. Temperance energy here. Okay, and look what's coming off the deck. The Ace of Swords. That's the absolute truth. Okay? Somebody didn't give you any equal give and take. They were never going to give you this at all. Okay, look at this. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. They were not going to put in the work that was required to have this everlasting connection with you, but they wanted your destiny. That's what they were after. This person tried to destiny swap with you, and they didn't even know that that wasn't a real thing. I don't know who told this person that they will be able to destiny swap with you, but they didn't understand what God had for you. No one can take it away from you. This person really didn't understand that. And now they sitting somewhere in the Five of Pentacles energy. Okay? Feeling left out in the cold. I feel like this is what they want to convey to you, but you may not want to hear it. Okay? Thinking this feeling left out in the cold, wishing that they would have took the lead in some type of way and showed up as the emperor for you. Okay? But they wouldn't even be brave enough, or couldn't be brave enough to even stand in that energy for you, because someone could have been in their way. Okay? Two of Pentacles. And so they decided to juggle you instead of just walking away before they hurt you. You know what I'm talking about? If they knew that they were incapable of loving you the way that you deserve to be loved, or treating you the way that you deserve to be treated, this should be someone that could have been very vocal about that. Spirit is saying this person should have used their, or utilized their, their voice and share with you, that they don't think that they're capable of doing so. Instead, they were doing slick things behind your back to hurt you, and you had to find out the hard way. And I feel like you suffered. What I said, you had to find out the hard way, and you suffered in the process. And that is the reason why things is so bad for whoever this person is right now. It's bad, collective. It's bad because you suffered here. And that wasn't supposed to happen. I can't make it up. Look what's popping out. The Nine of Swords. You suffered in the situation. This was like supposed to be overkill, collective. This is 12 swords. Not 10. You got an extra 2. And the extra 2 was to backstab and betray you and leave you stuck right here in the Two of Swords at this crossroad. Not being able to see your way out of a situation. They didn't even have that to do to you. Why did this person try to do this to the collective? Why did this person feel like they needed to do this to the collective, spirit? Ooh. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Okay. The Four of Cups. Because you reached a point to where as they knew about your destiny and they knew that you were wish fulfillment, or you were going to be wish fulfillment to someone else or something else, or just the fact that you were going to receive wish fulfillment, they knew that you were going to recover from something. They wanted to make it extremely hard for you. Look at this, the deck card, okay? This is someone that really did not want you to transform. They knew you were going to go through a death and rebirth and see the situation. They were trying to block you from doing so. So, what is the word that I'm looking for, spirit? They were trying to, I don't want to say buy time, but distract. Thank you, spirit. They were trying to distract you with this Nine of Swords energy, Three of Swords energy, so that you wouldn't see the bigger picture. To have you trapped in the Nine of Swords so that you wouldn't see that you were worthy with the Nine of Cups. Okay? What else? Look at this. The Three of Wands. Your ships was coming in. They knew it. They knew once you walked away, your ships was coming in. And that's the reason why they're sitting in this energy right here, collective. They knew they did too much too. They know the last thing that they did was, look how it's coming off, this cup. That was it. That was the final straw. That was the final straw. Okay? Even if you got an inkling of what this person was up to, they knew that that was the final straw for you. Look at this. The Page of Coins. They didn't want you to receive any type of good news. None. Okay? None whatsoever. No good opportunities either. And they tried to take your, didn't I say they were holding on to your infinity symbol? Right? They tried to take that and manifest a new opportunity for themselves. They wanted to swap that out for you. They was throwing those 2 pentacles out there in the universe, hoping that you would catch it while they sit on your brand new beginning or your destiny. And put you in the 2 of Pentacles where you dealing with highs and lows and things of that sort. This person is going to go through it. Look at this. 7 of Pentacles. And they try to operate in your energy. And whatever they invested in is way too heavy for this person. It's way too heavy. They are struggling. Okay? Something could be going on with this person's health. Okay? Because they're not looking as strong as they used to. Something is going on here. Look at this. Everything been slowed down. That's what's happening. Financially. Okay? Their finances then dried up. We did see man holding a coin in the reverse. Their finances been slowed down. This could be someone that's on the brink of a mental break. The Hermit in the reverse. I told you they were being a hypocrite. They never went within. They took everything at face value. This is not someone that went within and tried to discover, you know, what they needed to do. What type of work they needed to put in. What do we have? Queen of Wands in the reverse. They're dealing with a Queen of Wands in the reverse, collective. Someone that's being very critical, very harsh, very cold, very mean, kind of like some of the things that they did to you. I don't know why I'm getting the energy that this person could be afraid of this person because this person is cruel. This is someone that go after energies like this. You know, I'm starting to really think that whoever this person is, they only like to deal with people that's cold like this. This person is screwed up. They don't want nobody loving and kind. They don't view that as love. You got to be like this with this person. Very nasty. Have very nasty energy for them to feel like there's some level of attraction. This may have something to do with someone's upbringing here, collective. They traumatized. And so when you showed up with all this good energy and all this love, this person's like, I got me one. You know, I got someone that I can manipulate. I got me someone that I can use or deceive. And, you know, because you didn't show, you know, that side to this person that you can be like this, they try to take you for granted. But you felt like you shouldn't have to change who you are to be with someone or to get someone to actually love you for who you are. I feel like this is someone that don't understand that, you know, everyone have a good and bad side. It's all about what you choose to. You got to pick a side though, you know, to sum it up. You got to pick a side. Either you going to try to operate in the energy of light or you going to go all the way black. You going to have a blackout, right? And you going dark. And I feel like this is someone that's more comfortable being in dark energy. But the problem is they should have conveyed that to you, and maybe you wouldn't have wasted your time or your years pouring love into a situation where you knew that it was not going to be for the long haul or long term. Because really, no one get into a situation with hopes of it ending, right? It's like if you get into a connection with someone, the reason why you're in that connection is because you want long term. It's not nothing short lived about, you know, when you decide to really be in a connection with someone or give yourself to someone. Because that's what you're basically doing. And when you decided to give yourself to this person, they try to misuse, mistreat, misguide you and hurt you in the worst ways because you were so loving and kind and angelic. You understand that? And there's a price to pay for doing so. Even if this is not you on no get back type of time. Because I'm quite sure if you wanted to do something, you wouldn't even be here right now. You'll be too busy trying to get your get back on this person. But you gave this situation to God as you should have. All of your burdens, because I feel like this became a burden to you and on you dealing with this person, because with your level of insight, you were able to see that this is somebody that wants somebody like this, and I am not her or I am not him. Like, you know, I'm not going to allow you to push me to tap into this dark energy, because when I go dark, I black out, right? It's that type of energy. And I don't feel like this energy understand that. It's like no middle ground with you. When you all into something, you're all in. So if I'm telling you I'm in the light, that means that I'm all light. That's what I'm doing. That's where I'm at with it. But if I go dark on you, I don't even think you'll be able to handle my dark side, because your energy is potent. Like, as this chosen one, listen, your energy is not to be underestimated or played with. And I don't think this individual understand how, you know, and they always say everyone have a dark side, but no, I'm talking about, listen, see, when you don't play the middle ground, or you know what I'm talking about, you don't really play with those type of people. Because trust me, in this world, there's types. There are certain types of people. I don't think this person would have been able to to handle you. Whoever this is, they don't have nothing on you if you go black. This is like, you know what I'm talking about? Whatever they dealing with is nothing compared to your energy if you were in this energy, or if you had to go and be in this energy. This is a cakewalk. Whoever they dealing with, collective, because they playing. Listen to me. They playing, collective. This is energies that's playing like they like that for real. You know what I'm talking about? They not really like that for real. But this the energy they coming off as to this person, because they see that this is what's gonna keep this person around, or this is what this person like, and you were not willing to do that because you don't like to play in that type of energy. That energy is not to be played with. Five of Wands, conflict and competition. What I just say, whoever this is, they don't got nothing on you. This is what this is. This is what this is clarifying. Like, they plan like they really like that. This is you, like, just escaping the conflict and outbeating the competition in every way possible. This is the type of energy, whoever this person is, they have to join forces with whoever this is to try to beat you. You understand? This is not like no one-man army or no one-woman army type of situation. This is somebody that need help to try to defeat you. And here you somewhere standing alone, collective. And this is the reason why whoever this is shouldn't try to compare you to these whack individuals. I'm just being honest. You don't need no help. You got help from, see, your help is in the unknown. They don't even see your help. So with that being said, they really feel like you don't have none anyway. Because they don't believe in what you believe in. They think that is a myth, or they think that you're into magic and all this, that, and the third, when you just simply magical. And you know one thing, that if all of us have life, you know that there's a God somewhere. And you know that God created the world so he wouldn't be alone, right? That's why he created the world. That's why he created us. So what makes you think that, you know what I'm talking about? Even if people say the Bible is a contradiction, what makes you think that he don't have people in heavens, like angels, unforeseen forces, things that you cannot see? And since you believe that, and you know that, and that's who protecting you and working with you, these people that only believe in what they can physically see, think you bugging, think you tripping, or think you into some type of damn voodoo, because you can see in the unknown. You know what's there. You know what's going on. Imagine them thinking you crazy. And imagine them not thinking that they slow. For real. Look at this. Knight of Cups in the reverse. And so that's the reason why you didn't accept this offer. Somebody tried to play on your intelligence. And that was one thing that was the very thing that you really didn't play about out of all things. Your intellect, your mind, the things that you know. The Hierophant in the reverse. I'm telling you. Okay? These people or this person is no one wrong spiritual. And if they were supposed to be, they missed their calling. You laughing. Whoever laughing. But remember, it all depends on what you laughing at. But remember, a chosen one will always have the last laugh. It may sound funny, especially when you don't know what someone's talking about. And that's the reason why this is for the chosen ones who understand, who overstand, who understand. I feel like when people just be doing that, they really be crying out because they don't understand and they don't know. They don't know, and it's okay because it wasn't meant for you. But however, this is like marriage. This was supposed to be like your husband or your wife in like the 5D. You know what I'm saying? Collective, like as above, so it's below. As above, so it's below. This is what this was supposed to be. But somebody here is a freaking renegade. Okay? I don't know why I said that, but that's what came out. Someone is a renegade, baby. Page of Wands. And you won't be able to revisit this. You won't be able to revisit this. This person want you to know that, they did have these emotions. They did have these feelings, but that's not the way you feel. And the reason why you don't feel that way is because of what this person, what action choice this person chose in regards to you. And whatever they chose, it was intended, they chose it with the intentions of hurting you. And you know that. And you know that. And you're not going to overlook that at all. Because you know who you are. You know what type of weight you carry, collective. This is something that you know. And this person is no different. Especially if they given karmic. They're no different, collective. It don't matter the energy that potent energy that you have. It don't matter if you karmic. It don't matter if you divine. Once you come across, you know what I'm talking about, a chosen one like yourself, you are not someone that's forgettable. They can try it and they can say it, but listen, you leave your mark, baby. And I'm talking about in the best way possible. In the best way possible. And I feel like this is someone that really, like, if you did go there on someone or gave them a piece of your mind, you was forced. This person, you know how they say don't provoke, like a mother shouldn't provoke their child and the child shouldn't provoke their mother, or you know what I'm saying? This was someone provoked you into, if you had to go there with somebody, you were very much pushed to the edge. I feel like somebody just kept poking a sleeping bear and you kept trying to tell this person that you were not the one. Like, you know what I'm saying? You kept forewarning them until you just lost it. And the reason why they tried to hurt you and took what you said as an insult is because they couldn't handle your words. So imagine them not being able to handle your actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody that couldn't even handle the words that you say. So imagine if you would have took action. And as a chosen one, you don't abuse your gifts. You knew that if you would have took action on whoever this is, that it'll be over for them right now. Okay? And it don't even have to be like nothing vindictive or malicious or wicked. I'm just saying, period, in general, any type of action you would have took on this person, you know that it would have finished them. And that's the reason why you were chosen. Because anyone else, anyone that's not a chosen one, would have took matters into their own hand and just say, well, listen, this person hurt me first. Or, this person did what they did to me first. But a chosen one is always on a higher level. You know what I'm saying? And so it's only certain things that you're going to allow yourself to do. Because you could be someone that's very disciplined. And I feel like whoever this person is, I don't want to say they knew or they didn't know. I don't know what this person knew. All I know is this person tried to come up against you in the worst way. Tried to make you feel as if love was a bad thing, or to be genuine or to be whole with someone, like you were committing a crime because you were operating from a place of love and because you genuinely love them. And that's why I said this person messed up, because they should have told you, listen, I don't like love. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with keeping it real. I don't want nobody that's gonna love on me. Listen, I'm just used to toxicity, honestly. So like if you want this to work, then you gotta be like this for me. I feel like they should have said that before they gave you time to fall in love with them. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the reason why karma is knocking at this person's front door. Okay, because whatever they did, it was intentional. It was intentional. When you moving like that, you moving with intent. And good thing is that whatever this person did not destroy you. Because for most of you, it almost did. Listen to me. This person almost had you. If God didn't snatch you up out of there, you know what I'm saying, and keep you in places or in areas where you needed to be kept, you will be gone right now. Because that's how much love you poured into this connection with this person. And imagine this person thinking that they're gonna have love in this situation. Like they think that things are gonna change, it's gonna get worse. Listen. And that's just the way it is. Like, you know what I'm saying, man? Of course they're gonna try to blame you. Oh, you're the reason why, this happened. This is someone that never they lack accountability. So with that being said, they're not going to say it's not working out because it's not working out. It's not going to work out though. That's what this person don't understand. Anyone after you, it's over. I don't think whoever this is know that though. They're going to be trying though. They're going to be trying hard to make this work, because in their mind, this gotta work. Look at what I did to Collective. You know what I'm saying? So this situation gotta work. So they're going to be trying really hard. And that's why they sitting somewhere looking like this, trying to make something work that's simply not working. Now they're dealing with someone that's low-key working against them. Okay? Listen to me. They will experience what you experienced. And it's going to hit them where they hurt at. As soon as they think, oh, I found the one, it's going to hit them hard. And I feel like with the thinking woman coming out, you already know that. Thinking man, you already know that. Because of the way that someone mistreated you. It's not going to add up. You hear my daughter crying in the background? This person could be crying all the time. Because they're trying to get something to work so bad and work in a manner in which they want it to work. Because they may feel like this is it. This is what I wanted. And so now this got to work because I feel like this is exactly what I wanted. It's never going to work. It's not. Page of Wands, Nine of Staffs in the reverse. I feel like you could have been blocked. You could have been dealing with a lot of obstacles. And that was solely on you, And you could have took accountability for that already. That you were blocked because you were still blinded by love and hopes of things working out. But you're no longer in that energy, but it had you for a minute. That energy had you gone for a minute. That energy had you gone for a minute, Collective. And that's because you may have not wanted something to end. But it was reaching an end. Even you had the experience this. You didn't want something to end. But it had to end. It was the inevitable, right? No matter what you did to try to stop something from ending, it's still ending. So even you had to experience that. So imagine you doing everything to try to make something work and it's not working. And it's because it's not going to work. And you are always the example as a chosen one. You did everything you could to try to hang in there, stick in there. You even tolerated things that you wouldn't tolerate. You dealt with all forms of disrespect, you know, from whoever this person is and the people that was associated with this person too. And they never even stood up for you. You should have left right then and there. But again, you tried to stay because you tried to make it work with this person. And this person didn't see none of your efforts. They just thought that you were being stupid. Okay? Or stuck on stupid. But you are not that person anymore. Look at this. 2 of Cups. Yeah. You earned this, collective. It's like you moved away from this situation knowing that this situation had to happen. This was a catalyst for my change. Justice is being served, you know, and I'll be able to walk away and heal and move towards a connection that's suitable for me. Someone, like I said, explained to you already about how this person is going to appreciate you for who you are. They're going to love you for being you, but they're going to also know that you are they're the only one that you desire. Okay? They're not going to be tripping on you and what you do and how you do it. They want you to be happy and they want you to live life, whoever this person is. 7 of Cups. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, whoever this other person is, they just going to be another option for someone. They're going to be fighting for a place in someone's life for the rest of their days. And even if they feel like they're the main squeeze, they're still going to be getting the option treatment. And that's your justice. You see that? You see how that works? I told you. That's your justice. So that's what I have for you guys. If you guys like my content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And look, before we go, look at the number 11 on there. Didn't I tell you Spirit said that this message was meant for you for today? Listen to me. The number 11 is on here. And as we go, we got the 10 of coins in the reverse. And that's whoever that other person is. It's over. And that's your justice. This is your freaking justice. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, share your favorite content, collective, and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you guys here. Now we could get back to our regular scheduled program messages. They may not be this long, but we're going to get into our messages, the energy for today. But remember, this was the message, your 1010 portal message. Okay? So that's what I have for you guys. Until next time, peace, love, and blessings.